あ、ただいまテスト中です。あれ、もしもーし。やばい。あ、いけた。いけてるよね。あ、もしもしって返してくれる人がいた。よかった。よいしょ。なんかおっさんになりすぎてさ、なんか、なんていうの、今まで買ったことなかったような、フェイスウォッシュみたいな、やってるんですけど、なんか、洗いたてやと、それなんか赤らんでる感じがあるよね。どうでもいい。はい。大丈夫ということで。なんかね、そうそうそう。今さっきですよ。電源入れて、MLBTheSHOW 立ち上げたら、アップデートがあって、オフィシャルで何のアップデートか、まあ見るじゃないですか。衝撃のコメントが書かれてましたけど、Xbox で、リアルに見せるやつ、投手の軌道が、投球軌道が見やすくなるやつ。あれ、Xbox で正しく表示されてなかったんって。どういうことや。これで、正しくなれば、もっと打てるんじゃねえのみたいなね。今日も頑張ってやっていきたいと思います。ちょっと気になるんで、先発をちょっと見ていいですか。すいません。いきなりで。あ、これじゃない。これこれね。これか。ーっと、翔平、吉信、翔太、ダルビッシュ、千賀、菅野。先発ピッチャー誰も勝ち星ついてないやんけ。あかん。そんなことより、ひとっちゃんのコメントが今、表示もされてないし、俺に音が聞こえてない。なんで いやにせよ。おい。やっぱ、あれやな。違うわ。合ってた。いらんことするんじゃなかった。ワンコメが立ち上がってなかったってこといけたいけた。他触ってもうた。いらんことしたかんねん、これ。バイクやった後があかんのかなね。
わら。
テストです。いけたね。はい。すいません。テスさんはテストなんですね。逆によく気づきましたな。じゃあ、あれ、オフィシャルにそう書かれてて、Xbox で正しく表示されてませんでした。ほなね。今日2試合は勝とう。そうよ。今日はほんま勝たなあかん。1試合勝ったらいいってことじゃなくて、2試合とも勝たなあかん。でないと、勝ち越し、カード勝ち越しもかかってるし、首位争いに食い込めない。
先発投手に勝ちつけましょ
う。そうよね。こんなことある？先発した人、誰も勝ってない。全部後半で逆転してきたの、今まで。全試合？恐ろしいな。大谷の防御率よ。だから、先発でマシなのはこの二人だけ。吉信と翔太、今永。ね。ダルビッシュも5点台。千賀は7点台。菅野がいいのかな？ 10 イニング投げて 3.38。
ドジャースがレイズにスイープしました。
菅野がいい。ドジャースが強いのはもう分かってますねん、それは。最近もうレッドソックス見てないわ。今、まだ最下位なのかな。情けないね。OK。今日勝つしかない。行こう。ちょっとスタートが遅いからな。どうなのかね。見え方だいぶ変わるんでしょうか。新しい打順で。岡本が打ててない。
今日トロントに負けていました。
トロントに負けましたか。こちらは、7勝6敗。負ければ、また、借金生活に脅かされちゃうよ。
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Interleague Baseball on MLBTheSHOW.
Busch Stadium.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
あら。二人が注目されてます。お！
John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Today's focus is
ブル
on a
ペン。
bullpen
ブル
that's
ペ
been
ンのチーム
tremendous
防御率
recently
は
from
ト
the
ッ
setup arms to
プ。
the closers.
失点トップ。フォ
Fire
アボール7位。
incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition.
今回は逆ですね。ブルペンがやれてる。先発がやれてない。真逆やな。想定してたこととは真逆。
And on the hill in this one, Andre Palante. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
見やすくなったのか
Yeah, really struggled
な。
last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity
出てない
when you do
翔
struggle
平。
to
うわ
really look yourself in the mirror,
全然ちゃうやん。
what went wrong, and make improvements.
何やった今までの。
That's what this guy did in the offseason with the film set.
わかります？わかりますかね？やんわりぼやけてたんですよ、今までは。こんなはっきりぼやけてなかった背景。なんだよ。いきます。より球筋が見えやすくなってるはず。逆風8メートル。
Be one of the best bounce back players in the league. We'll see today.
すごっ。
Real opportunity to
距離感がすごっ。
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
声質おかしい？ちょっと待って。確かめます。これはいけないね。はい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさいね。ごめんなさいね。これはダメです。すいません。これはダメです。二重になってますね。
いいですね。
In his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the fourth round. Back
チェ
in
ック中。
2019.
えらいすんまへん。ちょっと待ってくださいよ。ごめんな。あれどうおかしい
音が気になる。
なんでこうなんのかな。
変わってない感じがしますね。
変わったね。戻ったね。戻ってない。
That one close, ruled a ball.
どうね、いけた。よかった。ごめんなさい。わか
戻りま
っ。
したた。
音が二重になってるの意味がやっとわかった。これ、チェック外さなあかんねや。すまへんな。Thank you so much. ちょっと大谷不利やけど。いきます。
Ball two. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved his zone. So they still got both their challenges.
追い込まれた感じで。
The 1-2. to the mound. He's down. Throws to first. One out. The first.
球筋はすごい見やすかった。
Red Sox lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power. Just
トゥルースーパースターって言われてる。真のスーパースター、翔平大谷。まだホームラン1本。
Look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Swings through that one for strike one. Just getting started here in St. Louis.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that
ちょっと待って。
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the
まだ脳が半分仕事脳やから。
velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. High fly lifted in the air right field.
ひょっとしたら入ったかと思ったんだけど、打った瞬間は。
Batting third, shortstop. Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
エドマンは好調。
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
And an ABS.
ボールボール。これはボール。ABS 失敗。
So the call
はい。
stands. One challenge
あと
remaining
1回だけ
for them now.。
まだ初回やのに。
Swing and a miss as he was late. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Fights it off. You'll see another.
なんかボールが奥から来てるっていう感じが出てます。
大谷7勝。
This one in the air center field.
なんか
has a beat on it.
大谷が
They'll do it.
投手専任で投げたらしいね。
No score after a
で
half inning.
DH 解除して出てきたみたいな。そんなんええのかな。まあ大谷ルールやからな。よし行こう
Ready
ぜ
to
ショ
go
タ。
for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Shota Imanaga. What do you got on
3
him
試合
first?
目。
Boog, this guy usually turns in a
悪くな
very
い。
good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound.
まあ早い回に点取ったらなあかんな。
Can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
There's the strike.
Whoa.
ようこそボストンへ。
フリーマンにランホームラン。
フリーマン2ラン打ったの。相変わらず元気やねフリーマン。
Up the middle, Edman. Sends it to
I'm out
first.
up.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, singing
2
this
番
won't
の
be easy. They'll
ヘ
need
レ
to take
ヘレラ
advantage of the
と
opportunities
ジョーダン・ウ
that
ォ
they
ー
do
カ
You're
ー
right
と
about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many
Gorman.
chances against this guy, but if they can rattle
Gorman
him out of the gates,
打ちそう。
they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this
やっぱクリーン
offense.
ナップは強いな。8試合連続ヒット中。
And first offering is fouled off. foul ball. The 0-2. Just
おっ
off
と
the outside.
これはストライクでしょ。
Challenge. We'll take another look.
ダメ。おい、
Close.
うわ
Still one challenge left for them.
これも一回使っちゃった。
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he'll turn for second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to
もう
box.
しょうがないか。俺が二塁だっていうのがなんか嫌や。
One out, runner at second. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read
MLB
and
公
can
式ショップ
determine
でカー
whether
ド
or
買い
not
ま
he
し
can
た。明
score
日
on
届
that
きま
base
す。
hit.
楽しみ。
じゃれじゃれ。すごっ。めちゃめちゃ好きやねんな。そうか、今トレーディングカードめっちゃ流行ってんねんね。
ダイビングするな。怪我するよ。
And it's second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Really good take.
とこから落ちたけどな。
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series.
よし。
Well, that's pretty much the
Round
dream
off.
two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward
ゼロで
break,
ゼロで終わろう
it
ぜ。
just dips
ナイス
below
カー
the
ブ。
swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
大事よここ。
No, that's low.
4割。今日はカーブが良さそう。
Man on second, two down.
このクイックだとメーターが安定しないね。
The 2-1. And that one ripped to left, but won't make it there
タイ
after
ミング
the
カードとか当たれば最高ですけどね。
なあ
Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the
誰のサイン入りが嬉しい。誰でもいい。価値がある。 しゃあないしゃあない。1点ぐらい大丈夫。
Now it's going to be J.J. Weatherhold.
こいつが昨日ユノさんが教えてくれたルーキーでやばいやつね。
Gorman off of first and two away.
誰でも嬉しいですね。
誰でもいいのか。
ああ。
The 1-1. And that skips into there. Pitch misses there.
えい。
めちゃくちゃレアなのは選手のユニフォームの切れ端とかついてるやつとかあります。
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Nice grab. Throw to
よっしゃよっ
first.
しゃ。
And very
1点
nicely
ぐらい
done.
画面立ち上がりに1点ぐらい取られる
Well,
と
they
きあ
pick
る。
up one run on the RBI single. We go on to inning number 2.
ユニフォームの切れ端はちょっと嬉しいかも。
On the show, New England.
大谷のやつやったら欲しいな。
Top of the second, Joe stepping in for Boston.
そうや。
Masataka Yoshida.
正隆はスタメンやった。しかも4番。
Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going
Fuck.
back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your
オリパワンとかの意味を最近知ったおっさんです。
Swing and a foul out of play.
オリジナルパックでしょ。ね。
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
はいはいはいはい。今永が投げてるうちに逆転さなあかんねんで。
Ball. That's the ball.
Chop to third. Urias. Swings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the
Batting
second.
sixth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got some power, no doubt.
オフィシャルでカズマ岡本の肖像権が更新されたって出てました。意味はわからんけど。
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
On the ground to the left. We'll throw to first.
ヒットでもおかしないけどな。
We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
ウォーミングアップ終了やろ。こっからやで。ね。
Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Mason Wynn now at the plate.
Yes.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third.
岡
On
本
the dive. Nicely done for the out.
ナイス
Batting seventh, third baseman, Ramon.
あのと
Wow, singing. He showed off great
美
reaction
しい
time and arm strength
横
on that
飛び
play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog.
打撃はさっぱりやけど。
Absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate
Nice
more
throw.
with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the
守
glove.
備で今永を助けよ
Ball.
Urias came up with 4 hits in his last game.
う。上4安打だっ で
Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press
あ、
conference,
昨日休ん
he
でたのね。
charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to Go Cubs Go. I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be?
岡本よかった
And he
ね。
said, A Whole New World, the theme to Aladdin. To the right side,
Okay.
Murakami. He
Shut
steps
up.
on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
今永はいけるね。山本今永はいける。
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Nathan Church.
よっしゃ、三者ボンボン。
St. Louis goes down in
球数節約。
We play 2 innings. It's
5、6球しか投げてないんじゃないか、この回。リー、キム、ギャスパー、誰かが出て大谷翔平。これで逆転ツーラン。
back here in St. Louis. Joe stepped
あれ
in for Boston.
リーどうした ?1 割8分。
Fouled off to the right.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine.
超えろあかん伸びへんわ。
Hasn't been the case today.
ダメかおー
And there's one down.
Everyday green back.
ああ、そうか、逆風8メートルか。
Minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
片やキムは当たってる。
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
There's a line drive.
あれ
Two down.
打ててるよね、今日。今日触れてるよね。 ヒット出てないけど。当たりしてない？
And a foul ball.
正しく表示されてなかったって。もう足が2シーズン目やっとるんぞ。サンディエゴ。
Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air down the left side. Urias should have this one. And that is that.
打ててます。
9 straight retired
打
here
て
to
てるよ
start
ね
the game.
三振少ない。いつも立ち上がり三振ボコボコするのに。でもまだノーヒットよね。
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, number 22.
And that's
No,
off
that's a ball.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
こんばんは。新しくブルージェイズで始めました。9打席連続アウト。
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the
ノー
lead.
トランナー出しちゃった。おー、タグっちゃんが
Just a solid swing right there.
岡本で始めました。
Lifted into the outfield for the base
打
hit.
者9人が全てアウト。
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in
今
the
永
motion.
はもう3本ぐらい打たれてるね。トップやで。あ、いいよ。
Great stop.
ナイ
Feet
ス。
for one. And two.
アウト。
Up play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play.
今日はカーブ
That was a thing of beauty from start to
カーブ
finish.
投げれば結果がついてくる。
Ivan Herrera.
カーブ見せるために組み立てればいいだけ。
This is empty after the double play. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. A
その代わり
double and a run
スイーパー
scored
が打
his
たれてる。
first time up.
No,
ファーストストライクは控えめ。スイーパーでカウント取りたい。
ゴロアウトが多い。
The 1-0.
岡本の守備は安
This
定
one
ですね。
chopped up the middle. And
よっしゃ。
out with room to spare, and that's the
う
inning.
ん。
Nothing doing there
確かに
for
ゴロアウト
St.
が多い
Louis.
し。
They lead it 1-0.
確かに、岡本疲れてない時はいい。疲れてる時2つ落としたからね。エラーじゃないけど強い打球取れなかったんです。
Leading off for Boston.
よう覚えてんな俺。
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
命がけでやっとりますけ。
That one fouled off.
初球からさ、インコース待ったやつがアウトコース来て振りに行く必要あるかってボール球やし。そういうとこやぞ。
Here's your 1.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
3-2.
いいよ。よっしゃよっしゃよっしゃよし。
Lead off walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat.
Lead off walk.
Pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
この回やぞ。
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1. Rolls slowly to
ナイス
first.
バット。
Flips it. It's there.
Okay.
And that's a great play.
大谷盗塁してからやったらワンアウト三塁やったのにな。
So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. And it's second. Bounce to the right, Burleson. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Masataka Yoshida.
2打席連続でサヨナラまで打った男。吉田4番に定着してくれ。
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. And fouled off. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Grounds one short. And he
いや落とした。
Shohei to the plate and scores.
ちゃんと AI もタイムリーエラーする。
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on
ユーザーだけかと思ってた。
get to hitting. All it takes is just a little
ようできとんなこのゲームやっぱり。
Now let's see if his pitch
同
will
点。
pick him up.
Go ahead, run on base. Steven Kwan up next for the Red Sox.
ボール2になったらエンドラン。
Rip, but it curls foul.
めっちゃ三振減った俺。
0-1.
いや
No hits, but an error to walk leads to a run. We're midway in the fourth. All tied
あれ
1-1.
ヒットゼロで1点入った。はそうか。
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan
気ぃつけて。
Walker.
In there at the knees. And that one pulled
振
foul.
ってくれた。ラッキー。追い込んで。
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
91マイルじゃ空振り取れないの。
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could.
これがヒットになるのが嫌やねん
Almost
な。
got it done, but good hustle down the line.
いやだからということはやっぱ打つ時もセンター返しせなあかんねんって。
There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
No, he held up. Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, あら見逃した。もう一球カーブでもええ感じするけどな。
Next offering is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kick the 3-2. Line, and that's a base hit. Walker is waved home. Well, Singing, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 so far.
もうスイーパーあかんねん今日。
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The lefty to 1-0. Foul ball there. Gorman stands at second with no outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now it's 1-2. That one way inside. Runner at second, nobody out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
やばい。ノーアウト。
Now with nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, but they'll talk it over.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing went around. It's 2-2. Runners on the corners, no outs. Got him swinging for the K.
いける。
Next for the Cardinals,
ダブルプレー取ろう。
third baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
スイーパー3本打たれてる。カーブと本心目。
Now up for St. Louis, Ramon Urias.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield, runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
And it is 2-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Tap back to the mound. Showed a lost the second.
Yes!
What a double play that was.
Wait.
Over. But the RBI single
Oh, man.
across a run. We're headed to the fifth. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
6安打されてる。
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
弱い。
Kazuma Okamoto.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Fastball for a strike. The Bo Sox down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So up next, Hesung Kim.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. That pitch gets the corner.
Yeah.
It's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. Spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now.
Whoa.
Left
よっしゃ、ヒッ
field,
トや。あ、切れるか。
and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base is yours.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Mickey Gasper.
つなげば大谷。
Fastball for a strike at 95. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Richard Bitts, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Graceffo getting cranked up as well. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Kim leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Uh-oh. Back to back.
大谷翔平。
Pitch now.
チームはまだノーヒット。
Very big and back coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two on, 2 out. Drilled in the air to center. Baez drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. This is Red Sox baseball on the show.
捉えてんだけどヒットにならない。
We We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Not stopping, he's going for three.
おい、中継の位置が、おい、なんじゃこれ。あ、こいつ。ちょっと今永、どうしようかな。助かったな。ちょっと変えよう。フォーシーム増やそう。
Foul ball. Oh, one down. Bounced up the middle. That's out number two.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Alec Burleson will hit next.
Oh.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
正解じゃない。フォーシーム増やして正解じゃない。
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Did not go. Two now. That one to first, and it's through for a hit.
もう毎回よ。これ。
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. The Cards lead one, but they still lead it 2-1.
とりあえずヒット打ってって。
Back here at Busch
村上は
Close game here and a chance now to look at a
ヒ
few
ットじゃなく
highlights
ていい
from
よ。
this one.
もう変えようね、今なのね。先発は引っ張るなよ。大量失点するからな。これ助かったね。
Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit.
Munetaka Murakami.
よっしゃ初ヒット。よっしゃ無理か。うわまあいいや2つで同点のチャンス。ノーアウト。あ帰る。初ヒット。あ帰る。ヘトヘトやったからな。ここで345エドマンはスイッチ、4番は左、右ピッチャーがいいな。おおいいねいいね。ピッツピッツしてるよ。14.85。あれ
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Masataka Yoshida.
And now the right fielder,
Shoot.
Masataka Yoshida. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Out towards right center field. Walker on the move to the gap. Brings it in.
あれやな。
Relay to third. And he's out.
え
Cut down and that ends the inning.
アウト。
A couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
中身よ。
Back here in St. Louis.
おいおいおいおい6回終わってんぞ。今永まだいける。
Hit hard on the ground
走
is
りのミ
short.
スですね。
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
悪いことじゃない。2安打されてんぞ。打たれたのはスイーパーや。
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
コントロール重視と思い切って投げる時の落差をつけていこう。そしてカーブ。
Here's a 1-1.
あらら。
Spoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show.
カーブ合ってきてるから。
You have to
もう
convince
カーブあかん
yourself
で。
that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive. There's a hook. And that keeps the inning alive. Looking to extend the
アウト。
lead.
アウト。
Tag at second, and he's
走塁ミスですね。
trying for two. And that's the inning.
ナイス。
Tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the
もう
inning.
7回かよ。
We go to the top of the seventh. So stepping in for Boston, Stephen Kwan. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Baez on his way over. He's got it. And the pick out number one.
That's just a really nice catch. The run right there.
逆風じゃなかったら入ってるで。
The pitcher's his friend. He'll give
8メートルやもんな。
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The Cardinals holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Lifted in the air.
岡本ならあれ
Struck, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that.
淡白なんです、それは。
Midway in inning number
攻
7,
撃が
and
淡
it's
白
time
な
to
んだ。
stretch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Red Sox 1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the
もう1イニング行こ
Jason Wynn.
う。あかん。これやったな。これやったらやられるから。2枚で。
Now pitching for
So the
Boston.
Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tatsuya
また
Ino.
今永に勝ちはつかず。
So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
負けを消したろ。
Gotta do his best to keep the score right where it is.
絶好調今井。
Nope, outside.
Imai in his rookie season.
Imai.
He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
'Slider misses outside.
Ball, slow.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Laser could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Two hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on him, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Baez, 1 for 2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Near the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air center field. Kwan gets under it, and that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's in for a strike. Kim wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hats and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
こんばんは。
よっしゃいったやろうわ
The grab on the left. Out number 2.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra base.
Gotcha.
Guys, though, a little unlucky on that one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. This guy with light tower power. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him swinging. Got him way out front of the slurve. 1-2-3 to the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Back here at Busch Stadium, they put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Outside with a breaking ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind to kick to Tua. Hammered down the right side, but foul. on the ground. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Ground ball, left side. And that's just foul. In the air, left field. And it falls. And a man aboard, looking to extend the play now.
ちょっとショートジャンプさせたつもりが。
That's his second extra base hit. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up.
でレフトがジャンプしてんねん。
Wrist to pull that off. One out, runner at second. Jordan Walker digs in now, 1 for 3. That's out to center field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter Nolan Gorman.
タイムリー打ってるぞ。2打点ともこいつか。
Shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Cards leave 1.
最終回だ。3。打順は最高。あ、そうか。そうか。
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Sponson.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Just missed. The 1-0. Just missed. Up and in, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Reeled it. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And the right-hander's 3-1. Late with the swing there. And time called at the plate. To slow things down here at a crucial spot. Payoff pitch.
Yes!
And a base hit right there. And the
ダイソー。 リスクはあるけど盗塁します。
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
村上今日2安打。
Really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of
っていうか村上だけヒット打ってんのは。
goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
あれファースト折れへんねや。あ、岡本がいける。まあ追いついてから考えようや。
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running for Boston. Nate Eaton opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Yo, shot.
In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second.
Oh, there.
And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to move him over here.
なんでイートンなんで戻ってんのおい
That play won't be trending on social media.
サード出てきてるから投げられへんのに。
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So now with one away and a man at second, Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, no appeal. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That just misses. And the count now 2-0. Tying run at second base. You're at the top of the ninth. Way outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
行くよ。スリーノーからでも行こう。ランナーいるんだから。
There's a strike. Tap foul at the plate. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
フラッチ94か。抜けたよー危なー危ねえよ追いついたぜ。
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the manager out of the
このクローザー大したことない。
the move to the pen.
そう。
Matt Swanson gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Ryan Stanek.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
不安ナイス。
ご案内していただきました。当然送ります。ああ、ダイソー。大丈夫ね。大丈夫、大丈夫。
So a change being made at first base, and on to run for the Red Sox.
佐々木は準備してる。
He represents the go-ahead run, so they hope some extra speed will help with that. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. 2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
右バッターしかおらん。
And on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. In the dirt, but kept close. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. That misses. Ball 2. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one misses. We'll count now. Jung-Hoo Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's second.
いけボールじゃね
Would have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
やっちゃう。岡本はファーストね。やっちまったなぁ。それでいいのか。それでいいのね。
Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherhold. Right through there for a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. And there's the ball.
いやー、ストライクやんけー。
Outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving
ストライク
forward.
やんけ。
Open up that location in the future, but the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And that one fouled off.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And that's downstairs. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lee under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, The shortstop, Nathan Wynn.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Just missed. Ramon Urias up next for the Cardinals. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And now the winning run is on base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the edge. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
次で決めに行くで、今井。
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Way high. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Yoan. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Church trying to send this extra innings. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing!
Texas
Why?
Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
This to third. Fires across the diamond. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So one left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Back here in St. Louis, on to extra innings. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good passing the ball.
That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And it's second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, S.N. Kim.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
Hombre.
Is out of the way of that one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Oh, that
Boy!
and that's now twice he's been hitting this
Up
one.
next for the Red Sox, catcher,
Mickey Gasper up next for the Red Sox.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one in triple digits.
あれ踏んなってもう。
And time called prior to the 0-1. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Two on, one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Wynn for 1. Return throw to first down. Double play. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2.
やばい。
On to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up a double play with nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Alex Burleson.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Roki Sasaki.
このバッター進塁であかんで。ローキー。
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue and finish off this hitter.
Knocks 抑えて。
that one away, and we'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Ball one low. Winning run at second, no outs. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that's
Oh! いやー、ボールやな。
He's a big first out. Burleson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-2. And this is inside. Ivan Herrera in the St. Louis on deck circle. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Next for the Cardinals, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
やべえ。
A little bit low. Ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away here in extra innings. That one fouled hard the other way. And a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
All loaded up. Jordan Walker will hit next. Golden opportunity right here.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
もう10回表に点取られへんかった時点でもあかんやんね。
切り替えてください。
そうね。これしかない。12アンダーもされたらそら負けるわ。腹立つなぁ。新4番結果出せず、大谷もノーヒット。デラックスって書いてるけど。うわぁ、2連敗してもった。連敗したらあかんって。ダルビッシュ大丈夫か？
スイープだけは防止してください。
そうね。忘れよう。仕事しよう。岡本が打てんなぁ。打たれへん。雪印関係あんのかな？休ました方がええのかな？
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLBTheSHOW has interleague action.
負ければ借金生活。
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll
打
see
て
if
て
they
ない
can
ぞ。
find a way to
カ
salvage
ージナル
at
ス
least one in
の
this series.
投手陣は打ててないぞ。
First pitch coming your way next. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Kyle Leahy. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and there's one down.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, for that guy.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Singy, plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking at ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here. Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Strike two.
何やってんねん。
Ball. Ball, that's outside.
エビスつかなよ。
And there's a ball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. Here's Wynn for
Got
one.
him, stepping out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Alright.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and that is that. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back here in St. Louis, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Yu Darvish. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
三振レートが悪すぎる。
2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Leading off, Ivan Herrera.
48, Ivan Herrera.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Darvish kicks, delivers.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The count 2-1. Now one missed. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Flips the outside corner. 0-1. And it's second.
Nope. That's inside.
One now.
Ball.
And that's down and away. This one's in right center field. That one heads for the fence and down. Cardinals score first. It's 2-0. Ziggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
ホームランは
3
痛い
hits
よ
in a row for the offense. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing back. That was perfect.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Yeah!
The 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Runner at second, nobody out. Outside with a breaking ball. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And gone! A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Weatherholt turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen.
ワンアウトも取らへんかった。ダルビッシュや。
Now pitching for
なんで
Pitching
そんな
change
に打た
here,
れるの？
Yusei Kikuchi. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
わかりません。下手くそやから。負けたら借金生活やって。 スイープやって。
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball one.
Kikuchi, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Now he steps off, nothing going on at first. And another
That pitch is
ball.
out.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Right fielder,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 3 for 9 in the series coming here.
That's a ball.
Now 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge for shutdown.
First and second here, no outs. That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Slams off the bottom of the wall. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double. It's 6-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one pushed foul.
Osu hoshi mo akai wan.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away. Take a look at the lineup, and one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mason Wynn.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to
6
watch him.
点は重すぎるっていうか、まだランナーにいるやつは。
Batting practice, man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And the batter now, Nathan Church.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan
辛い。
Herrera.
もう辛い。1回の裏でもう辛い。
コントロール悪い。
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Walker is way home. Just more easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Up next.
And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. And he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off. When he's struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone.
オスホシ交代だな。
Number down the right side, the foul. The 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Chase a swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Outside low, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here.
Right.
Stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk with runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Blue. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
2 on 2 outs. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0.
最悪や。
Top of the second. So stepping in for Boston. Stephen Kwan. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count even at 1. Slider misses outside. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a ball. That's outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings through him for the K. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jung-Hoon Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he missed
that's out.
badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Feet for 1.
No,
To
he's in
first,
there.
not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. Inning over. And the Red Sox leave 1. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pedro Pages. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll
Up
over.
next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Treadwell.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1. Swings, and this one's Flair. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman,
Marcelo Meyer next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Gasper goes 5 feet 9 inches. 30 years old now. They got him off of waivers earlier this season.
Ball inside.
And a 2-1 on the way. Now one missed. Right through there for a strike. Set down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Murakami swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Gambare.
The 0-2. This one in the air center field. Scott on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Red Sox nothing.
まあこういう時もあるさ。頑張ってやらんとあかんだよ。
As we go
Leading off
to
for
the last
St.
of the
Louis,
third.
right
And stepping
fielder,
in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Walker.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Ball two.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Just
ball three.
missed. In the air, right field. Yoshida on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
That one
Nope,
outside.
outside.
Ball one. And another ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Right side. And foul ball. Now he breaks his back. Sends it to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Now here is Nathan Church. The 1-0. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The Cardinals, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike. Church leads off first with two down to the inning. Got him swinging. So one left for the Cardinals, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
ムカつく。これで終わるの今日。
And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No, inside.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Dominant
Stephen
performance
Kwan.
for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan.
Yeah.
Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Leatherhold. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ball 1.
The Cardinals up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Two now. And that
Inside ball
just misses.
3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This is
Ball
downstairs,
four,
and that's
pitch is
ball
down.
4.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Pedro.
Man at first with one gone. Pedro Pajes, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Out towards right center field, and it falls. The throw to third. In there. He's safe.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Jason Devereaux.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One down. Marcelo Meyer next up for the Cardinals. Singled and scored back to the first. He's 1 for 2. Gap shot should score at least 2. That one carried. One run across. Now a second crosses the plate. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
ここから
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, we put a really nice swing
マジでへこむわ。
on
ほっ
that. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball.
やりすぎ。
Extension and just drove it out of here.
容赦ねえな。
Better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next, Victor Scott.
Ball.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's
Ball, that's off the
outside.
plate.
3 balls, no strikes.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
There's a strike. 3-1. That's a strike. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
もうええんちゃうん。12点もあったらもう十分やろ。おい。もうええぞ。
Got him looking for the K. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Sure.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
The only adjustment
outside.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
That hits
That's
the
ball
dirt.
3.
Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over in first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Herrera at the plate now. That's ball 1. Church off of first with 2 away. And that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
For the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
Hey!
Two aboard, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
On a strike. The pitch. Headed to the plate. Here comes the throw. And he scores. And they extend their lead. So 2 on and 2 away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jonah Tong gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
ボロ負け。
Here's a 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two and 1 now, 2 aboard.
Ball
just
three.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, well, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground, out to short. Edmonds slings to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We're headed to the 5th. The Cards have the lead, 13-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah,
Up
solid.
next for the
Yeah.
Red Sox, left fielder Jung-Woo Lee.
Ball.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a
you
long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Here's a high chopper. Weatherhold. Throws to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Hye-Sung Kim.
Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Check
Aye.
swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
スイープ濃厚ですね。この点差。
Yep, that ball went out.
Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. On the ground at first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Noko.
Hey.
舐められてる。フォーシームしか投げていて。
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Moving into the bullpen for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez preparing to come on if needed. Fitz warming up as well. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over.
Otani.
Here's Otani.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now.
At the ball.
That's a laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 13-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 down. Just missed.
ナイス大谷。
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him splendid. Good job of damage control right there. One run in the inning.
ナイス大谷いただきました。
Last half of the fifth coming up. The Redbirds.
あとたった12点。
Back here at Busch Stadium.
もういいよ。
Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
風呂入ってくる。
Hess leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball that's outside.
いってらっしゃい。
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Ball 2.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
トンもかわいそうやで、こんなとこで投げさせられてよ。
Just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
The Cardinals up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Marcelo.
And up next for St. Louis, Marcelo Meyer. left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. The throw in. Here's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
よー打たれたな。俺が大爆発するときはないもんね。
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That clips the corner. Fernandez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there are two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan now at the plate, 1 for 2. In the air, left field, Church coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out.
まだ慣れてないんで
Nothing
すよ、
doing
宮
here
下
this
に。
half. 7-8-9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Cardinals out in front. It's 13.
そうやな。
You're watching
それしかない。
Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here
癒
in
しをいただき
St.
ま
Louis,
す。
and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
もうええやろおい。
And aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
さんがこんにちはと言いました。
こんにちはって言ってくれる人がいる。こんばんは。
The 1-0. And that one hammered. Into here, a home run off the foul pole. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're
もうええって、
clearly feeding
許
off
し
each
て
other
も
every day.
勘弁して
bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. He really hit that thing down the right field line. But good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And the batter now, Nathan Church. Strike down the inside corner.
Ball in.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Inside, almost got him. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Payoff pitch. Out to short, Edney. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher, Ivan.
ハンデハンデ。
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
レッドソックス。
もうええって。もう勘弁してください。
Up next for the Cardinals,
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Alec Burleson.
And now it's going to be Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2-1.
That's
Just
ball 3.
missed. Leads off first with one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
トーン給料上げたるからだ。
That's in there at the knees.
もうええやろお前。
Challenge thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's your one.
Ball, that's inside.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Pajes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. We're through 6 full. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
真剣にやってて20安打も打たれちゃった。
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Gordon Graceffo. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a swing and a miss.
Ball 2.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jung-Woo Lee.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Kim up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Aye.
The 1-1. Grounds one to short. To Weatherholt. Over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Mickey Gasper.
Third out, that ends the frame. The Cards out front, 15-1. Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look
off
at our
for
game
St.
summary.
Louis, second baseman, J.J. Weatherhold. Now pitching for Boston.
Yuki Matsui
Number
gets handed the
2,
rock out of the
Yuki
pen.
Matsui.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
In the air, left field. And a foul ball.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Okamoto takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well,
Up
that's a
next for the
frustrating end to the
Cardinals.
at-bat for the hitter
Third
right there. I
baseman,
mean, that pitch was
Marcelo
right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited,
Myers.
came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
戻りました。
Ball, that's high.
早っ。
The lefty, the 1-0. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages to
お前
throw.
さあ。
Play and the runner is safe, and then this play costs him.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work
う
around
ま
it
い
and
こ
get
と
2
でき
more.
てんな、お前は。エラーが多いって俺リアルやん。
So digging in, Jordan Walker.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here we go, Jordan.
Aye!
The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Richard Scott the second.
Ball, that's low.
Two on, 1 out. Tap foul at the plate. That one to first. Over to Edmund. Over to first.
No, he's safe.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Nathan.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Church.
了解か、お前は。
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in. That is the inning. The Redbirds have the advantage, 15-1.
お、1番からやで。
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming
The
schedule.
designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Aye!
Fires over to first. And that's one away. As the leadoff man is out in the
なんだよ。
eighth.
Munetaka Murakami.
あれほんまに大谷
grounder. That's through for a base hit.
まだ頑張れって言ってくれる人がいるよ、これ。
Up next for the Red Sox.
頑張ろうぜ、み
Elevate
ん
that
な。
one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the
憧
infield.
れを
There's
捨
not
て
a
よ
whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
レッドソックスの次の相手はどこですか？
That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
わかりません。
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground to third,
Nope,
and
foul ball.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Murakami leads off first with one away. This one kicks away from Herrera. And now a man in a scoring position.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Masataka Yoshida.
ヤンキースや、次。
Hey!
Runner at second, two down. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
吉田は2打席連続ホームランのアゲアヒットハビクの
The bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. The Cardinals with the lead, 15-1. Back here in St. Louis, on to the bottom of the eighth. Ivan Herrera digs in now.
Now pitching for Boston.
New arm out of the bullpen,
Number
Tomoyuki
23.
Sagano.
Tomoyuki
He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. The 1-0. Pulls that one foul.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering is outside. Makes the catch. One down.
Well, baseball can be
Up
cruel,
next
can
for
it?
the Cardinals.
Sometimes it gives,
Ah.
and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
ヒット打ったよ。なんでチェンジアップないの？
Hard ground ball base now. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
もう読まれてんのかな AI に。
Will hit next. And that one up and in. Look out.
わざとじゃん。
The 1-0. And that one hit to first. Over to Edman. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, the Cards out front here, 15-1. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Richard Bix.
Number 35.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pereira settles under it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first down to the ball game.
Third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
And next for the Red Sox, Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 3 in this one. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top
Nice
hand
home run.
working. Powers that fastball out of here.
ありがとう。あと13本。
And first offering is fouled off.
絶対ホームランあった後ボール球でも振ってまう。
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one almost
岡
got
本
it.
ホームランナイス。
ありがとう。幸せ。ナイスって言ってもらえて幸せ。
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Weatherholt gets it to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Heston Kim.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Hesung Kim, 1 for 3. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals finish off a 3-game
ありがとう。
here in front of the home
見て
crowd.
くれてありがとう。
Well, I don't know if they did in the cage day or on the field for
歴史的大敗。
win by double digits. Something
開幕戦よりもひどい。
feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players.
Ah.
They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
ダルビッシュ諦めよう。菅野で行こう。この人が試合を壊しました。1点も取れずに4失。ワンアウトも取れずに。
次の試合頑張りましょう。
取んなよ。それしかない。スイープされた。貯金2から借金1。考えられへんわ。カージナルスに3連敗。全然想像してなかった。
また明日から切り替えてください。
ありがとう。スイープされて、スイープして、スイープされた。あ、次はミネソタです。 ミネソタも5勝11敗。これ、カージナルスに勝ってたら10連勝。これはスイープしよう。スイープ必須。千賀。ブラッドリー。知りません。オベア知りません。翔平、大谷、吉信。ダルビッシュ変えよう。今井は後ろに行ってほしい気がすんだよな。スタミナあるな。もう今井で行くか。順当が一番じゃっちゅうて。佐々木で行ったらは、いやいや、ピンチのどんだよな。大丈夫か千賀もこれ 7.56 やしな。ありがとうございました。申し訳ございませんでした。お疲れ様です。ちょっと、一人でやれることがないか探しときます。
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。じゃれじゃれありがと
お疲れ様でした。
う。ありがとう、ひとちゃんもいつもいつもね。
ピッチャーこれからどうしていくかですね。
うーん。モランあげる。小笠原あげる。いや、モランだろう、能力から言って。コントロール悪いなぁ。決め球もないしなぁ。大谷義信はいつかやってくれるはずなので、今なんが3.31 でしょ。全然大丈夫よ。今井がすげえな。1点台か。よし、今井先発で。千賀の代わりがいないな。菅野か。3.09。千賀は明日打たれたら終わりで。いるよな、キムも。 レフシュナイダーを落としてモランをあげようかな。参ったな。もう負けたくない。明日から頑張ろう。ありがとうございました。腹立つね。負けたら腹立つ。
勝てますよ。
あと、じゃれじゃれ。じゃれじゃれ仕事頑張ってやる。もう仕事の話はすんなと。今は、プライベートの時間なんだよ。おっさん。じゃあね。ありがとうございました。明日、ゼロから出直しますっていうか、借金1から出直します。